Hello Jackal! In today's video I'll show you how to make robotic voices and export them, just the audio, with DaVinci Resolve. And this is what it can sound like.
Commencing scan process. Scanning user fingerprint. Synthesizing profile image. New profile successfully indexed. User identity log recorded.
Now let's get digital. So the tool that I will use is Clipchamp. It's free to use, and for the purpose of just making the audio, this is an awesome solution. But if you have any other solution that is also free to use and just gives you a robotic voice straight out, let me know in the comments down below. Now in Clipchamp, this is when you log in, so you have home. You can simply go to text to speech, go to text to speech, text will pop up. You can type anything that you want. You can choose from many different languages. So I have English, United States. At the moment you have a ton of them, and all of the languages. Also then have a bunch of voices, at least 2 I guess, but otherwise depending on the language that you choose, you can have also a ton of different voices to pick from. You can then preview what this sounds. You can then also preview how this sounds.
We are Borg. You will be assimilated.
Maybe it's okay. You can change the pace, so the speed.
We are Borg. You will be assimilated.
And also change the pitch, which can be a little bit robotic.
We are Borg. You will be assimilated.
That one's not. How about the high one?
We are Borg. You will be assimilated.
I'll just go with the low one. Click on save. This will change the duration of the audio, so 3.5 seconds. You can put a lot more text inside. I think it's up to 10 minutes of audio that it then generates for free. Go to export. If you just need the audio, then 480p works fine. As you can see for drafts, this will automatically download. Put the audio inside the media pool and onto the timeline. As you can see, this includes video, which is black, so we can delete it.
We are Borg. You will be assimilated.
So this is what we'll work with. Now I don't know if everything is included in the free version of DaVinci Resolve, so if it is not, do let me know in the comments down below. The first thing that you can change is the pitch. So just adjust the semitones.
We are Borg. You will be assimilated.
We are Borg. You will be assimilated.
We are Borg. You will be assimilated.
Now depending on the voice that you have, to get robotic voice, the value of the semitones will change, so it may not be -10 for you.
We are Borg. You will be assimilated.
I think that's a good deep voice.
We are Borg. You will be assimilated.
But you can take it up a notch from here. Now when it comes to the pitch, I think everyone should have access to the pitch. So at the moment I have applied only the pitch. This should be available to everyone. As for the next steps, let me know. So you'll want to open the effects, go to audio effects, so the sound, and to get the robotic voice, you can use the flanger. And why is that? Well, because it has the Robo Voice preset. And also, you should apply all of the effects to the actual clip. Don't apply it to the audio track. And now let's take a listen what this actually sounds like. And it does help if you set an in and an out point using I and O. And loop this so that when you make changes, you will constantly be able to hear what those changes are. You can adjust the dry and wet option. This means that at 0% the flanger is not applied, and at 100% of the effect is being applied. So this is one cool and easy way to get robotic voice, but you can take it up a notch. You can use distortion in this case, you can use fast face and again reduce the percentage how much this effect will be applied. So this gives you kind of like a staticky effect. Then the next one is modulation. In the modulation effect, you can change the shape. I think I use this one. So let's go with the sine wave. So it may not be that much of a difference. And also what I did is actually change the preset to wah, or you can use, I think it's this one, exterminate. So that one, or wah, which I think is a little bit better. So that, and the last effect that you may want to use is reverb. This one basically adjusts the room size. So you will need to make some adjustment and also the reverb time. And these are the base two effects that I would use, and also maybe change the output. Now once you have the effect done, I suggest you listen to it so that you can actually still clearly hear what is being said. And once that is done, it's time to export the voices as individual audio clips. Now in this case I just have one, so I can copy it a bunch of times just so you can see. Then we'll go to the deliver page, and here you have to make some adjustments. The first option will be to disable the video. So you don't want any video, you just want audio. Then you'll want to go to audio, change the format, maybe to MP3, and leave the settings as R, as you can see. And also set not this to be a single clip, but individual clips. So in this case we'll get 4 clips. Set the location, and let me do just a test export, what this will do. And as you can see, I only got one file.
We are Borg. You will be assimilated.
And the file that I got is basically from just the first clip. Now, as you saw previously, this file name was set to untitled. Now it is set to source name. Let me try exporting again. So I think this will be the same thing. It is. But let me go to File, check the source name, to render again. So no, still not what I expected. So while it does show 4 clips, it is not actually being represented by the export because we only get one clip. Why is that? Use unique file names. This option has to be checked. And let us try this again. And give this a different name. Let me go with test2. Also shows 4 clips. Yes, replace any files. Any luck. And now all of a sudden it does work. So if I go to unique names, and this can be either under the custom name or under the source name, and just give it a name. And this unique name can be either a prefix or a suffix. And you can also have a file suffix. Let's see. So now we added the temp at the end and also test4 in the beginning. And we also have the A1, which is the audio track in the beginning. But anyway, let's see what we actually got. We're here.
We are Borg. You will be assimilated.
Not what we expected. We have the same audio without any sound effect changes. And why is that the case? Don't ask me why, but this is a fix. So all of the clips, as you can see, do have the effects, but when you export them, at least when you do it individually without any video, this does not apply. So you have to select all of the clips, right click on one of them, and use Bounce Audio Effects. This will then bake the effects into the audio, so let me do that, and also show you the media pool. So these audio clips will be added to the media pool. As you can see, I have 4 audio clips, and now none of them have the effects applied. But the effects are baked in. So now when we do the export,
We are Borg. You
okay, that one is quite strange. I'll tell you what, this should work out of the box as I'm showing you, but for some reason it is not. If I select all of them, I can still bounce the effects. If I select only one, I cannot. And we do hear the effect, meaning that it's baked in. And we don't see any effect at the top. But if we try to export this out, it doesn't matter if we use the custom name or the source name, we still hear the original audio. And why is that? Don't ask me why, but you have to put the new audio onto a timeline.
We are Borg. You will be assimilated.
And as you can hear, the audio is actually not the same. And that has to do with the pitch, I think. Previously it was 15. Yep. So the pitch did not apply for some reason. So now I will export these audio clips and also put space between them. So it is similar to what we had previously. Go to Export, I and O. Maybe sometimes you'd want to export something in the middle, like this, and I'm pressing O and I can't, it's actually grabbing. So what you have to do, if it's not clipping in, like with this audio clip, it's actually not putting the mouse to exactly this point. So you have to zoom in. In any case, let's do the export now. Use a custom name. And why does it now need 3 minutes? Let's stop this. Now, since it's taking this long, I'll simply export just one clip. But before I do, I will also apply the pitch effect. And as you can see, if you use this effect, not the one that is readily available on the actual audio clip, this one only goes between -12 and 12, whereas this one goes double that value. But with this effect, you can actually apply how much the pitch effect will get applied to the whole clip.
We are Borg. You will be assimilated. We are Borg. You will be assimilated.
So that should be it. I can bounce the audio effect again. So bouncing it, putting this one on the timeline, and exporting just this one. And now all of a sudden it took a second. So no idea what was wrong with exporting all of these clips that were basically the same. And now finally, what was the file name? Test1. This is the last one.
We are Borg. You will be assimilated.
So finally, we got the audio clip that we wanted without any video and with all of the effects applied. That's it for this video. If you would like to see more content like this, or maybe find out more about the project that I'm making, subscribe to the channel. I'm Simon, and until next time, Jackal, keep it digital.